Social Security Office. Your call is important to us. You can do many things online.
I'm gonna tell you the crap they got you in. Because I done told you that they can see all this shit. Dr. Charles Osborne is, and all the doctors are trying. Families who can see this shit are neglectful. And they just proved it today. If I wasn't dead, now that I'm here and alive, I can prove that they just exploiting the fact that y'all scared of white boys. And I'm not. Which is why, of course, there's a bunch of girls around here doing the little soundboard thing. But good luck with that, girls. Good luck with that. I hear y'all got a governor and a mayor on your team. That works real good.
That you receive accurate and courteous service. Your call may be monitored or recorded. Please listen to all options carefully. Our menu has recently changed. To hear field office hours and directions, press or say. We did not recognize your selection. To hear field office hours and directions, press or say 4. To dial your party's extension, press or say 5. To speak to the next available agent, press or say 0. To hear these options, please hold. Thank you for calling the Starkville Social Security Office. Your call is important to us. You can do many things online at SSA.gov, like apply for benefits. Also, with a personal My Social Security account, you can get an instant benefit verification letter. Check the status of your application, and most people can request a replacement Social Security card. We also offer services by phone at 1-800-772-1213. And in-person service is available in our offices. While most offices can help you without an appointment, a few offices are closed or open by appointment only. Find out which offices are closed or open by appointment only by visiting ssa.gov/emergency. We always encourage you to make an appointment, as this will help us plan for you. At this time, masks are required in all of our offices. We will provide a mask if you do not have one. Please take a moment to provide feedback about your service experience at ssa.gov/feedback. For information about fraud, press or say 1. To continue with your call, press or say 2. To hear these to ensure that you receive accurate and courteous service, your call may be monitored or recorded. Please listen to all options carefully. Our menu has recently changed. To hear field office hours and directions, press or say 4. To dial your party's extension, press or say 5. To speak to the next available agent, press or say 0. To hear these options again, press or say 9. We did not recognize your selection. Please hold.
It's so easy to talk to. She's just like another.
You know who it is. You keep hanging up the phone, and you know why I'm calling. So let's.
Thank you for calling the Starkville Social Security Office.
Your call is important to us. You can do many things online at ssa.gov, like apply for benefits. Also, with a personal My Social Security account, you can get an instant benefit verification letter. Check the status of your application. And most
Good
people can
afternoon.
request
Thank you for joining us for Midday. I'm Rosalind
We
Freeman.
also offer
Here's an
services
update
by
on a
phone
story we've been
at
following for a while. It's
1-800-772-1213.
been 4 weeks since anyone has seen 30-year-old
And
Kenneth Reed.
in-person service
Now
is
the
available
award
in
for
our
information
offices.
about Reed
While
has
most
increased to
offices can help you without an appointment,
$7,500.
a few
Kenneth
offices
Reed
are
was
closed
last
or open
seen
by
1 month
appointment
ago in Sugarloaf.
Find out
His
which
vehicle
offices
was
are
found on
closed or open
Paulette
by
and
appointment only
May.
by
If you have
ssa.gov.
information on Reed's whereabouts, call the Knox.
We always encourage you to make an appointment, as this will help us plan for you. At this time, masks are required in all of our offices. We will provide a mask if you
Like
take
remain
a
on
moment to
24/7
provide feedback
calls
about
even
your
when they are
service
not
experience
working
at
their regular
ssa.gov
shifts. A member of
/feedback.
Columbus Overview
For
Committee
information
wants to
about
band back together.
Press or say
The committee was put in place in 2015 after the death of Ricky Ball. The last meeting the committee had was in 2019. Leadership has
to ensure that you receive accurate and courteous service. Your call may be monitored or recorded. Please listen to all options carefully. Our menu has recently changed. To hear field office and directions, press or say 4. To dial your party's extension, press or say 5. To speak to the next available agent, press or say 6. Please hold.
That the meeting tonight is the beginning of the process.
Everybody overview committee back again. It's not so much about transparency. It's just about, community will have something that they can government towards their voice. And that's what it's more about. So I'm hoping the next step be that we meet with the councilors, the mayor, and the chief of police or the assistant chief of police.
Harris encourages city leaders that their voice heard to work with her in effort to get the committee back together.
Also,
This afternoon, rain that was falling across the region this morning moved the area. We should see more.
Check the status of your application, and most people can request a replace security card. We
Vernon this
by
afternoon.
phone
That's a look.
at 1-772-1213. And in-person service is available in our offices. While most offices can help you without, a few offices are closed or open by appointment only.
Into that,
Find
why
out
is
which
it so
offices
important
are
for
closed
our
or open
teenagers?
by appointment
Well,
only by visiting
Okay, so your mental health
ssa.gov
is
/emergency.
focused primarily on your
We always
psychological,
encourage you to
emotionally,
make an
social
appointment, as
well-being.
this will help us plan for
And,
you.
this is
At
how
this
we
time,
all are
masks
able
are
to
required in all
relate
of
to
our
others,
offices.
how we, our
We will
day-to-day
provide a mask if
stresses,
you do
and
not have
how
one.
we even
Please take a moment to
make
provide
healthy decisions.
feedback your service experience
That's
at
why it's so important.
ssa.gov
And so now we're starting to see a rise in
for information
suicide
about
in our
fraud.
country.
Press or
And
say 1.
primarily
To
during
continue
the
with your call,
COVID-19
press or
pandemic,
say
we saw a
2.
rapid
To
rise.
hear these options again,
And
press or
that's
say
in
9.
adolescents. So,
To ensure that you receive
we're seeing
accurate
about
and courteous
25%
service, your call
of
may be
the
monitored
deaths
or
that
recorded.
occur in
Please listen to
adolescents
all
is due to
options carefully.
suicide.
Our menu changed.
Now,
To hear
suicide
field
is the
office
second
hours and
leading
directions,
cause of death
or say
among
4.
adolescents. So, is a national emergency,
Sure.
mental health.
A very sobering to hear that. So, kind of piggybacking off of that a little bit, what do you think is the leading cause for this abrupt change? You said the COVID-19 pandemic, but what are some other sources maybe for some of this negativity to enter?
When volumes are
Well,
high,
there's so many
your wait
triggers
time
to,
is 15 minutes to speak to a
problems with
representative.
mental health. You
For holding,
have
someone will assist you shortly. Please remember to have handy your social security number
There,
and any
if they see
recent
these signs,
mail
where
that
should
we
they
may
go?
have sent you.
They should go
Having this
to
information
their
will help us serve you better.
their trusted
If you want
pediatrician,
to
their
file
trusted
for retirement,
um,
disability,
you
or
know, and
spouse's
the
benefits,
kids
please
feel like
that
they
you
have
have
a
the
trusted
choice
adult
of
to go to.
applying
They should,
online. For
whether it's
more
mom or
information
dad,
about
whether it's a
Social
family
Security,
member,
including
coach,
forms
teacher,
and a
they
complete list
should
of
be able
online
to
services,
communicate their
please visit us
concerns so
online
that
at
Those adults can help get the right care they need.
www.socialsecurity.gov.
Wish we could spend more time with you this
Please
morning.
beware
I hope
of
to have you
scammers
back soon, but we
impersonating
appreciate your
Social
time with us
Security
this morning. A
employees
very
over
important
the phone.
topic. And for more
Scammers
information,
are
you
using
can head to
threatening
the
language
information
to
listed
try
on
and
your
obtain more information. If you suspect you have been scammed, hang up immediately and contact the Social Security fraud hotline at 1-800-269-0271.
Construction should be things that we work very hard to preserve.
Absolutely. Most people in the United States, sometimes we're quick to tear down our buildings. You can go to Europe and see architect that is thousands and thousands old. And here in Columbus, people will see some homes really soon that are dated.
They are. And that's what our focus is to invite people into our homes to see what is in our homes and to actually see how the people have changed classic historical structures into contemporary living spaces.
As well as antebellum homes, we have several, and along with that, we've got a lot of events that will be happening during the day as well as evening.
Ms. Kathy, talk to me more about the events and what can people expect.
Okay, well, we have for our children and adults, the Choctaw Indians, and then we have Easter egg hunt home with Mom. And then we've got events with Sip and See, Sunset House. And we have also Lunch and Learn, people speaking, talking about historical events here in Columbus and around.
People want to get to these events. Where can they go? How can they find you all?
Preserve.com. Tickets can be bought online there. And the Tennessee Williams home will be open for ticket sales starting on the 28th.
And we're all over Facebook.
All over Facebook. You all, please take a look. And
You being marked. All the chick Zora hostage. And I'm recording you do it.
Calling the Starkville Social Security Office.
Your call is important to us. You can do many things online at ssa.gov, like apply for benefits. Also, with a personal My Social Security account, you can get an instant benefit verification letter, check the status of your application, and most people can request a replacement Social Security. We also offer services by phone at 1-800-772-1213.
It's just like
And
another
in-person
friend
service
sitting there.
available in our offices. While most offices can help you without an appointment, a few offices are closed or open by appointment only. Find out which offices are closed or open by appointment only to make an appointment, as this will help us plan for you.
Panola County
At this
Coroner
time,
Gracie
masks
Village
are
says it
required
happened
in all of
during
our
the 10
offices.
o'clock hour
We
last
will
night
provide a
on
mask
Curtis
if you
Road
have
at Vicar
take a moment
Ivor
to provide
Creek.
feedback
Now, she
about your
says that
service
6 people
experience
were in the
at
car when it smashed into the bridge. She told us a 12-year-old
More
got out of the
information about
car
fraud.
and made it to the
Press
surface.
or say
She
1
released the
to
names of the
continue with
5
your
who
call.
drowned.
Press
Some of
or
them are
say 2
students at
to
South
hear these
Panola High
options
School.
again.
Be
Press or
sure to
say
stay
9.
with WTVA 9 News for any updates on this breaking news story. Right now, the latest
To
on the
ensure that you
shooting
receive
of
accurate
impounded
and courteous
dogs in
service, your
Winona.
call may
City
be monitored
leaders
or
suspended
recorded.
the police
Please
chief
listen
and the
to
animal
all
control
options
officer for
carefully.
10
Our
days
menu
without
has
pay.
recently
The
changed.
suspension
To
and
hear
by
field
the
office,
and Stanley
or
is
say
the founder
5
of the Defense
speak
of
to the next
Animals,
announcement.
National
Press
Animal
or
Protection
say 0
Organization,
to hear
and
these
a
options
Winona
again.
Animal Advocacy
Please
Group.
hold.
She says the police chief, Roshan Daniels, directed the animal control officer, Vidal Anderson, to empty the city pound and even gave Anderson a gun to kill the dogs. A member of WAG found the dead dogs in a city dumpster. It led to a firestorm in the city. WTVA's Chris Knowles will have the latest on the fallout tonight on WTVA 9 News. A forensic anthropology exam could not determine the death of a Mississippi man. This is Rasheem Carter. He disappeared in October in Laurel after telling his mother that he was in fear for his life. Authorities found his body a month later in a wooded area approximately 21 miles from Taylorsville. Medical examiners completed a forensic anthropology exam on February 2nd. Mississippi Bureau of Investigation. Right now, let's check in with WTVA meteorologist Chelsea. Brittany Jameson, give Crime Stoppers of Northeast Mississippi a phone call. The number is 1-800-773-TIPS. Again, 1-800-773-TIPS.
Okay. Thank you, girl. The number that is being called right now is 1-800-305-6919. That's 1-800-305-6919. That's the motherfucking number you paying for right motherfucking now. Now you see what the fuck is happening to it.
WTVA 9.
You paying for the phone number, and you paying for the salaries, and you're paying for the motherfucking building where this fucking phone number is ringing.
Education is a $2.8 billion surplus. The general fund is smaller than the $351 million. Legislators are trying to see how much they can actually save and how to spend the.
Now you can have exactly what you want in as little as 4 to 6 weeks. For a limited
Thank you for
time,
calling
take
the
extra
Starkville
10%
Social
off
Security
special
Office.
orders At room
Your call is important to us. You can do many things online at ssa.gov, like apply benefits. Also, with a personal My Social Security account,
TVA Severe
you can
Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Chelsea Simmons.
and most people.
Hey, Joe, I know, and you know, this is a motherfucking haruka.
In-person service is available in our offices. While most offices can help you without an appointment, a few offices are closed or open by appointment only. Find out which offices are closed or open by appointment only by visiting ssa.gov.
Sheet music,
/emergency.
musical instruments
always
going back
encourage
to
you
the
to
roaring
make an
20s, the
appointment,
1800s
as this will
even.
help us plan
And he
for
gave
you.
it to the university in the
At
mid
this
80s.
time,
And with
masks
the
are
dream
required
of
in all of our
having
offices.
a museum
We
and
will
library,
provide a
it's in the
mask
Nixon
if you
Memorial
do not
Library
have
on
one.
campus.
Please take a
It's been there
moment to
since
provide feedback
2003.
about your service experience.
Yes.
at
So this weekend is our 17th annual Ragtime Jazz
For
Festival.
information
It
about
starts
Broad,
tomorrow.
Press
Officially
or
kicks
say
off tomorrow
1 to
evening at
continue
6
with your
o'clock.
call. Press
In
or
the
say
library,
2
there's
to
the
hear
Gatsby
these
Gala.
options
And
again.
what that
Press
is,
or
it's a 1920s
to ensure that you
inspired
receive
fashion
accurate
show
and courteous
that
service.
features the
Your call
fastest
may be
risers in
monitored or
Mississippi State.
recorded. Listen to
Modeling,
all
or they
options
design
carefully. Our
garments that
menu
the
has
Fashion
recently
Board
changed.
University
To hear
offers.
field
And
office
I'll
hours
get
and
into saying
directions,
this is my
press or
fifth or
say
sixth time to do that. So, and then Friday and Saturday during the day there'll be seminars, mini concerts, interacting with all the performers. It's 4 different performers from different
We
parts
did
of
not
the country that
recognize
will
your
be there.
selection.
And then
To
in the
hear
evening
field
is the
office
fun
hours
part,
and directions,
the most
press
fun
or
part, I
say
think, is the
4. To
concerts.
dial
They
your
start at
party
7 o'clock,
extension,
Friday
press
night
or
and
say
Saturday
5.
in Lee
To
Hall.
speak to the next
In the
available
auditorium,
agent, press or
it
say
lasts about 2
0.
hours,
To hear these
and
options
it's just
again,
great to see
press
the performers just doing their
please
thing.
hold.
This is what they live for, and it's really neat. There's gonna be 2 different themes. A theme on Friday.
It's bold for a bitch to steal live. This is bold.
Social Security may help you.
You know what's happening right now. I'm letting the public see whether or not you're going to allow Zori Rush access to his records.
I'm sorry, what are you saying?
I am letting the public see whether or not you are going to allow Zori Rush access to his own records maintained in the Starkville field office. I have dialed number 1-800 305-6919 about the property that is belonging to Zori Rush that is in the Starkville field office. Isn't that where you work?
Okay. Yes, it's where I work.
All right, that's why I've called.
All right. And are you Zori Rush?
I am indeed. Who are you?
All right. My name is
Miss
Miss Payne.
Payne.
Yes, sir. What is your social security number?
It is 587-316485. Miss Payne, are you an employee of the Starkville Social Security Administration for the United States of America?
Yes.
All right. Let's proceed.
So what is it that you're trying to receive that's your property?
Oh, I'm not trying to receive anything, ma'am. Title 5 USC 552A, subsection D and subsection I makes it a crime for me to be denied the right to have access to my records whenever I request such access. And on the 21st of February, 2023, I sent such requests to Miss Crawley at 833-902-2704. And apparently she received my request to get access to those records. And at about 4:21 in the evening, and I have not had a response or notice, despite the fact that subsection D mandates that the Social Security Administration reply within 10 days. It's now been 21 days.
Okay, so it's on record, whatever it is that you were requesting, correct?
So there is evidence that the Social Security Administration is in violation of the Privacy Act. Correct. I'm asking, previously, several employees at your Starkville office have hung up the phone when I requested the notice that I am now requesting from you, that someone send me a notice telling me what the status is of my request to view my records.
All right, and what's the address this request needs to go to?
The request is in a fax, ma'am. They need to comply with the written request that's in the fax. Ma'am, the details that you are asking me about are written in the fax. For me to repeat them would be redundant and violate my First Amendment right to express them in writing rather than over the phone. I have the right to put them in writing instead of talking over the phone. All right. Well, I want to clarify that my request is in writing, and it is specifically requesting how the response should be made.
Okay. All right. Do you want me to contact Mrs. Crawley?
No, I don't. I want you to do whatever the Social Security Administration pays you to do to comply with the Privacy Act. Because again, on February the 21st, I show that Miss Crawley received that fax and she was required to respond within 10 days. It has now been 30 days and the entire Social Security Administration has not responded to that fax. So I'm calling for the actual notice that is required for the Social Security Administration to be in compliance with Title 5 USC 552A, subsection D and subsection I, which requires each and every employee who has access to the record, including Ms. Crawley, who has not complied with my February the 21st request, to serve a maximum of 5 years in the federal prison and up to $5,000 each in fines each time someone gets on this phone and claims they don't have this fact or an obligation to respond.
We will be responding in the way that you requested in the letter you sent.
Can you tell me right now verbally what is the status? I spoke to someone previously who chose to hang up. If you'll allow me to ask the question, if you'll allow me to ask the question, if you'll allow me to ask the question, if you'll allow me to ask the question. I spoke to someone previously who hung up the phone when I requested to know who has possession of the facts, whose job it is to have responded within 10 days, because I understand Ms. Crawley is just the representative who received the facts, and that it is her job to pass it on to the person who I formerly understood with Ms. Terry Neely, whose job it is to process the facts so that I receive the proper notice within 10 days. So I've requested for someone to tell me over the phone who that person is that has the facts and is not responding.
All right, get you that person.
She's going to get me that person.
Thank you for calling the Social Security Administration. This is Terry Neely. I'm unavailable to answer your call. We also offer options for you. Thank you for calling the Starkville Social Security Office.
Your call is important to us. You can do many things online at ssa.gov, like apply for benefits. Also, with a personal My Social Security account, you can get an instant benefit verification letter, check the status of your application, and most people can request a replacement Social Security card. We also offer
hung up the phone when I requested the notice by record. And a maximum of and the entire social hung up the phone when I requested the notice that I am now requesting from you, that someone send me a notice telling me what the status is of my request to view my records.
As this will help us plan for you. At this time, masks are required in all
the
of our
request is in a fax, ma'am. They need to comply with the written request that's in the fax. Ma'am, the details that you are asking me about are written in the fax. For me to repeat them would be redundant and violate my First Amendment right to express them in writing rather than over the phone. I have the right to put them in writing instead of talking over the phone. All right. Well, I want to clarify that they are. My request is in writing, and it is specifically requesting how the response should be made.
Press or say 5. To speak to the next available agent, press or say 0. To hear these options, please.
No, I don't. I want you to do whatever the Social Security Administration pays you to do. She said, "Oh, so you that person? What did you do to your children, man? You really raised some punks. I mean, they killed the First Amendment and think they have a republic that remains. I mean, what are those alphabets and numbers for, honey?" Should everything have been a Roman numeral? I can't believe it. I mean, I studied the Bible. I had to know what them X's and I's was. What's that X and I about? These girls got these A, B, C's and D's and Oscar the Grouch and what's her name that they get you on a drug that make you. Y'all seen Kill Bill? Baby, and the injections. I'm gonna do it because it's waterboarding. It only works if I comply with the waterboarding request. When your government asks you to be waterboarded, damn it, you do it. Your government asks you to be the silent fucking victim. You go in your internet box and you be there and you be silent. Be like John McCain, they'll make you a senator. Oh. The level of faith in this thing. Man. If I could get that to do something other than make genocide, good God. As Buchanan could say, man, God! Woo. Woo. How many times is this girl gonna say faggot in this courtroom? I swear, man, you gotta find your happiness, man. And I swear, making Tina say faggot in court over and over and over again is so funny to me. I was trying not to laugh in court. And then she said it so many times. Every time she said it, I was like, yes. Yeah. Talk about jumping. I was like, yes. 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 She said it. Because I knew old sensitive boy was supposed to be in the room. So it was like she was literally puppeting my words to him in open court. Like, oh my God. So it's they call it re-victimization. Well, see, here is. You first have to be identified as the faggot being discussed here. If you're in the courtroom anywhere, let's first identify you as the faggot that we're about to discuss. Tina, tell us about this faggot. And she did for about 3 hours straight. For about 3 hours straight, y'all, for real. Tina sat in the courtroom and called some boy named Martavius Henderson a faggot. And I believe he was, I don't know if he was there or not, because I would know him from his ass, from his face. he might have been in Atlanta sitting on me one night and I wouldn't know. But for some reason, Martavius Henderson come down here to one of our courtrooms and Tina got on the stand and she called that boy all kind of faggots right to his face. I sat there and recorded the whole thing. I recorded the whole thing. She just kept on calling him a faggot.
We did not recognize your selection.
That was too funny.
We did not recognize your selection. Please hold.
I guess you had to be there though for it to be, because it was the only people that were there in support of Martavius Henderson. I was the only person there to try to stop her from calling him a faggot. For real. And I was literally in jail. I was bound by a court order at the time. And there was a room full of people calling Martavius Henderson a faggot. And I was the only person there to defend him. It was sad. I mean, but why would you call him a faggot in open court? Martavius, you are a faggot. But I would never call you that in open court. Why would I waste my time? I mean, no. Even the judge said, I read it. You know, please, sir.
Calling the Starkville.
She's
Social
leading the
Security
witness
office.
right now.
Your call is important to us. You can do many things online, like apply for benefits. Also, with a personal My Social Security account, you can get
Oh, Tina's the best prosecutor. Hey, you couldn't have made me a better I couldn't have cut out a paper dollar and made a better prosecutor.
We also offer services by phone at 1-800-777.
And she spent 3 hours. I mean, she spent 3 hours calling this dude a faggot, man. And then, while I was in jail, telling the court that the charge ain't gonna carry no jail time. It's just us calling somebody a faggot. And then she gets up and she makes me apologize for trying to stop her from calling this boy a faggot. I had to apologize. Because she called that boy a faggot. I didn't do it. She did it over and over and over and over and over. And then I had to apologize for trying to stop her. Even the judge made me pay a fine. You don't try to stop her. I can try to stop her. He told me plain as day. This is my court. I can try to stop her from calling that boy a faggot. But you get back over there and you call. Cause I was getting ready to stop her. Because I'm hungry and I'm ready to go. And all she doing is over here calling that boy a faggot. But you done went in the back. You go on in the back. That's what she told me. He told me, go on in the back. He was mad at me. I'm sorry, but I could not let that girl keep calling that boy no faggot like that, man. You wasn't there to call that boy no faggot. Hey, we was trying to find a reason to put me in jail. Anybody found one yet? Oh, I'm calling the Social Security Administration about my property. Should I go to jail? Is there a parkway in this bar? Yeah. Ooh. Can I get 4 railroads? Tell you what. Let me get out this electric company and the water development part here. It's over with. If I get these 4 railroads, electric company, I'm riding free parking all the way, baby. That's it. If I get these 4 railroads over here at the electric company and over there by the water park, y'all buy up everything by Wall Street. I know who stay on Wall Street. Put your 4 houses over there. Okay.
Security office.
And whenever you come through here, make sure you pay your water bill. Oh, you think you finna drop? You gonna drop on free parking? You ain't gonna drop on free parking. That's your bet. You done wasted all your money over there on Broadway, and everybody going to go. Everybody, did you not see? Everybody was headed to go. See that was Broadway right there. Park Place is right next to it. Mm-hmm. You put all them apartments over there. That's what you did. Them your apartments and houses and stuff. Well, who gonna stay there? Cause you see, did you see Go over there? You see Go over there? That's Go. That's where everybody go. I mean, look, the bank over there. While we was talking, the bank over there. Yeah, they want one of your houses. Oh, you ain't
To ensure that you receive accurate and courteous service, your call may be monitored or recorded. Please listen to all options carefully.
Your limo driver just got over there at the electric company and he's short. What's wrong? Oh no, we can't talk no more till you pay your bills, honey.
We did not recognize your selection. To hear,
Yeah, he over at the electric company now. Hold on. He over at the electric company. Yeah, let's see. And you said, yeah, how I know the bank was over there? Because I own an electric company. I got my money at the bank. See, I put my money up there at the electric company because everybody who can keep up with a bill, everybody got to pay. Shit. But now, everybody ain't got to pay that over there at Broadway, there where you is. You over there on Park Place. You next to the tall building or the short one? Oh, you own the tall and the short. Ain't nobody in the big one. You trying to rent out the big. What's your rent going for in the big one? Or you trying to subsidize the rent that's not being paid in the little one so you can pay for the big one because you already underwater? That's why the bank over there. So you want me to give you a break on the electricity? Oh. Now we can't talk about that no more. No. You got to go to a prayer opportunity. No, see, I own the electric company. No, I'll just sleep on this girl couch. Ooh, that's too funny. That's waterboard, no, y'all. That's how it works. I just say got them things they hold at the church. What they got over there at the church? Becca now. What they got over at the church? You hold them two things in your hand and start talking.
Starkville Social Security Office.
What you some them words you said? You said Samalama hey I'm a coming on a rider. And I'm for the ride. They say all that and then your words and your brain go out to the thing and read all your thoughts to the people. You feel powerful.
We also offer services by phone at 1-800-772.
I just call it getting high. Church people kill me, man. Church people try to make something out of everything. Like it's theirs. Like, ooh, we done found high. Ooh, God must be over in there. You. Jesus have mercy. Why God just couldn't put something in the high? Anything wrong with that? What if God just made the high and went on about his business? Yeah. But God gotta be the high. Ooh. God is the high. Yeah. Who drove that car? I don't drive it. I'm not riding in that car.
To ensure that you receive accurate and courteous service, your call may be monitored or recorded. Please listen to all options carefully. Our menu has recently changed.
That car look like it that ran into a Laura Lee Love tree.
Press or say 5. To speak to the next available agent, press or say 0. To hear these options again.
Hey, Gossip Girl, did that boy run into that tree because of that girl? Gossip Girl, tell me about it. Tell me all about it. Did that boy run to that tree about that girl? What did I start thinking when that happened? Oh, these are conflicting stories. You remember previously, in a previous recording, Terry Neely was not working my case. Now Terry Neely is working my case. And she, like the Stone Mountain or the DeKalb County Sheriff, believes that making a phone call with a badge to tear up someone's property authorizes you to call on a voicemail that's owned by the fucking government and say, you're gonna do what I tell you to do because I'm on fucking voicemail and you're over there where the fuck you are. And if you don't, I'm gonna put up a fucking blue wall and me and CJ are gonna kill everybody over there. You poor to make this point. Okay. And my life is miserable. A 2-year-old girl fell down 6 steps and died. And I went over there and fucked her little cute ass Annie for a few years to try to get her to tell me the truth about what happened. All the time praying for masses of children that you're supposed to be taking care of, that your bitch ass was lying saying you was taking care of, and you wasn't. Talking about you got food stamps and kickback credits from the IRS. Bitch, I fed them motherfucking kids with my check. It was 8 of them bitches running around. And let me tell you something. Right here, because I got a family of my fucking own, so I don't gotta go around looking for nobody motherfucking family. I'm gonna tell you something. Fuck you, Mika. You ain't shit. Terry got a beautiful ass fucking family. And Terry's little extended family from Mika that he had to assume is some bullshit to him. The man, I don't give a fuck how much I don't want to do what he do in his private time because all he ever did to do for me was teach my ass how to make fucking money on the street. Because he couldn't get into a damn non-street business to make the kind of money he was making on the damn street. So I put him up on game. I put him up on game. He put me up on game. Anyway, but that shit the nigga had to do to feed all them kids before I got there with mine and relieved them just a little bit. Bitch, that shit don't fly just because you got a badge. Hell, you a fucking failure. The 2-year-old Terry could not be there to watch the 2-year-old girl. I saw Terry. That was the only motherfucker in Kansas who actually felt that 2-year-old's death. You sick bitches. Oh, not Terry Shavo, not the dead girl down there in Florida. I'm talking about this girl I was fucking up there trying to get to tell what's going on up there. What? You were interrupting my narrative? At 1-800-305-6919. Because it ain't much to tell about the Department of Health and Human Services in Kansas other than you got your own special feet doctor. You got your own special foot doctor over at the DHS. They go, shh. This Zuri and Terry's job. Y'all, Terry finna get the truck and go. That's what Terry finna do. Did you see OJ's friend? They're like, Terry, man, look, man, we gotta do something, man. We gotta do something. No. Here, got the truck, he gone. So no. But look here, little boy that was doing it to Mika. I don't know what you thought, but I couldn't. Man, I told her just like I tell everybody else the truth. I ain't got no intention of being with nobody with no children. But if you're gonna make this hard by exposing me to a DHS that's got his own personal foot doctor, and we might can negotiate some things, because that's, I don't know what the girl told you, but there's a reason they put me on the phone with the killer. that was not an accident. There was not a consensus vote in the room that said who's going to get on the phone with the killer. Everybody knew when it came time to talk to the killer who that was gonna be. Everybody except me, of course. I'm always surprised. Me? Everybody voted. It's my job. It's my job to talk to your baby killer. Okay.
To dial your party's extension, press or say 5.
You don't know how
to
much.
speak to the next available agent, press or say 0. To hear these
But at the time, good old Terry was gone. He's in trouble. You can't do that shit, man. You can't just drop everything on the Terry, a baby in the family. You drop every damn thing on him because he got talent. You drop every damn thing on him and then ask him to walk around and balance every damn thing because everybody think he cute. Terry's got a Mark. Jeff's got a Zori. See the difference? I don't teach because I show teachers how to get paid to teach. Stop being stupid. It's a capitalist country. You was sitting around waiting on somebody to pay you to do your job. You want to teach. Hell, you'll go to a public school and wait on somebody to send you a check to teach. You wouldn't spend all that time for that. You got certified for that? Ooh. How far you plan to go in life? Girls. Where are you? I work at the public school. Yeah. You mean you work over there at the school where they don't teach you? Don't teach you what? You know, everything. You know, you have to learn what they say. You can't learn what you think. You thinking? No!
We also offer services by phone at 1-800-772.
Oh, the program has just told me to turn on the television. So let's not forget this is a intranet airing of civil deprivation akin to what you would see in a John McCain or Nelson Mandela situation, so that you can see that our efforts to take care of our tortured citizens have gone to great lengths to incorporate today's technology, so that our blocks of time and our service of time and our crime and our punishment are fitting, and they are equal to what we aspire to as a nation. It's just talking. So Couldn't hurt anybody.
Your call may be monitored or recorded.
I don't know how Ernest died with that hole in his throat. He just woke up one day and he was dead. He said a lot of stuff about white people. I don't know. But it was about white people. He's his property, somebody's property, and some money, and having right to sell, and the right to work, and take care of your family, even if you went out and made some babies, be able to take care of them if you need to, because it happens, y'all had to make your baby, you gotta take care. That's all I know about it. And then his throat went out. For some reason, he said all that, and then his throat went out. Then he had to do it right now. The white people, the white. That's how my granddad talked. That's what they tell me. I don't know. He was dead before I got a chance to ask him. Granddad, did the white people do something to you? So, because it says they said that the white people had done something to you, made it difficult for you, and you started talking about it, and then your throat got cut out. That's just a story. I mean, there's rumors. You never know. I mean, grandmama couldn't be saying anything. I mean, she just mad her granddaddy dead. She just went to make it up shit. Yeah, all he did run around here talking about white people. And all white people always in folk business. And white people can't do it like this. And then white people can't do it like this. And the white people get mad because I can do it like that. And the white people get mad because I can do it like that. That's everybody said it about their granddad. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. She don't tell that part about his throat get cut out. Her children's do. Ain't that something? I don't think they connect to them. I don't think they understand the value in her experiencing this vibrant man taking care of her and her whole family, and them experiencing this. I know now. They don't get that. No. That's all that's just granddaddy to them, I guess. This is papa to them. But there's some value there that your mama says, your mama says for your granddad throat got cut out. He's a little pissed off about something with their white folks. And look like y'all would spend a whole goddamn lifetime not trying to figure out what the fuck that was. And he was talking to you. You saying something to you. You didn't hear shit. You hear shit. Some reason. I bet you hear him now. Yeah. Stas got a mouth. Everybody can hear that motherfucker. At least you'll hear it. You hear it much as he did in the internet. And then I did it. It's what you deserves. And I'm assuming we're back to the just not talking thing since the person transferred me to a voicemail a few minutes ago. Now, just going to do the not talking thing. Just going to pick up the phone at 800-305-6919 and said nothing because we waterboards the internets like John Kane. They here now. I forgot to tell you this. Your little bot here. It says turn on the TV. There, here it is. It says the private voice of Hitler. Now, mind you, Starkville is the home of Mississippi State University, home of the Bulldogs, and what they do with their football games is this. At Ole Miss, they rival. They do this thing, you know. Oh God, oh, it's too funny. The only thing not funny about it is the person that just answered this phone is going to get a check for killing somebody in Eupora sometime this week. I mean, they're not dead yet, but someday this week, somebody that's getting a check from this office right here because of records that's in this office right here is going to die. And this person is going to keep getting a check for it. Because he's still live on the phone right now. He's just sitting there holding it and waiting for it. I went to go get the obituaries. I was gonna read the obituary names and the dates of the people that were dying. So they done threw the obituaries away. Old people around here, somebody got some. Old people around here keep boxes of obituaries. They have old ones. That's how I did my family research. I didn't go to no genealogy place. I just went through the dang on obituaries. And they gave me the list of name of who's who of everybody was just in the obituaries. So I asked my granny for hers and she threw them away, taking up too much space. That was a tradition, was keeping obituaries. My grandma threw hers away because they were taking up too much space. And this person that just answered the phone for the purpose of getting paid for that. And now they hang up. That person wants to get paid for that.
Thank you for calling the Starkville Social Security Office.
Your call is important to us. You can do many things online at ssa.gov, like apply for benefits. Also, with a personal My Social Security account, you can get an instant benefit verification.
What we have live here is Kelly Clarkson. Now, Kelly would be a reference to the United States House of Representatives who's willfully neglected my high priority request to get the fuck out that black mold you see in that vent. You see that vent right there? You see that blackness? That ain't because that vent's open. That thing has not worked since this house has been here, which means all the smoke, and everybody here smokes, all the smoke, all the vapor from all the food from these filthy ass, nasty ass existing people has just floated up into those little spots since 2005 and are now waiting on to kill me like they killed my auntie. So what do you got to say about that, Kelly?
Love and Janet Kelly will be here on the show.
To ensure that you receive accurate, courteous service, your call may be monitored or recorded. Please listen to all options carefully. Our venue has recently changed to field office hours. Please hold.
Our first guest, though, is a supermodel, a super cook, and a super mom. I haven't seen her since.
See, on my job, I was taught that everybody's competition. Like, that I'm going to sit you next to her so you can cheat off her. Not so you can become friends, because she's got a technique that you don't have, that if you add it to your technique, it might make you better than her. This is not a team effort. We may be on the same team working toward the same goal, where you can't go off this team and get that from somebody else. But now on this team, we are competing against one another for one spot at all times. And sales, I'm going to piss some people off, is a law of averages. It's not a high numbers game. Because you hit high numbers and get cancels that are coming back. All you did was just cheat yourself and the whole system. But if you get hard sales, hard clear sales on every bar, that's what makes you the best.
To the new baby, so it's always good to see her when she stops by. So everybody.
But I get a lot of those people who like to break. But you never hit this number. You dang gone right. Look 3 weeks ahead and see if you hit that number. But I do deserve the spot on the Hall of Fame. And the only reason, you know why I ain't on the Hall of Fame. You know why I ain't on the Hall of Fame.
Such a light and a joy, and having a new baby in the house, like, you know what it's like.
Starkville Social Security Office.
It doesn't have to come from Cradex. It can come from,
It's that kind of shit. It says clock. That does this. This means it's time to take these. Let's connect this. Now, what I'm supposed to do with my property when I get in this situation, which causes an impairment with my ability to work. This is just part of it. What I'm supposed to do, like this, is call these people so that I don't lose any money while I'm working. I may have to stop working for a while. And what these people are supposed to do is they're supposed to subsidize those losses with my insurance investment from working. So what I did was just that. I called these people, they're called the Social Security Administration, and I told them what was happening to me. Instead of the Social Security Administration providing me work employment security, I had to stop working completely and ask the Social Security Administration to correct errors in my record because the pay was not what was in the promissory of the agreement for insurance. So since then, I haven't been able to work because they haven't paid me enough to get out of that. I have to buy this because they are using me to live in that. They're forcing me to live in this so that they can get a paycheck until I die. Simple as that. If I live in this and they never report the fact that I told them that, if they just never say that, then they get a check for me making these phone calls until I die. America. Now that's not capitalism. That's socialism.
He did also, Morgan, I think, significantly rule out potential cuts.
So, a lot of times you see me taking a lot actually prescribed by someone who is supposed to be monitoring me, taking those things in a medical facility, but has chosen to take my property and invade my privacy so that I can be trafficked in this. Watch this. Watch. And buy these. See? Be trapped in this, buy these, sit on a couch, they get a check. And as long as they keep getting that, they keep doing that you're gonna pay them.
Now it's sort of to monitor how banks react if they pull back. But Morgan, I think, significantly rule out potential.
I mean, it could be stopped, but this could only occur if it serves a financial purpose for the United States Congress. In the United States, this could not occur unless Congress wrote a law that says commerce could come from Philadelphia into the state of Mississippi and violate my right to privacy. I have not read that law, so I'm waiting for somebody to tell me. Maybe you know, where's that law that says that money can come from Philadelphia to Jackson, Mississippi, from records created in Starkville that violate my right to have access to them? What's that law?
To ensure that you receive
Huh?
accurate and courteous service, your call may be monitored or recorded.
Huh?
Please listen to all options carefully. Our menu has recently changed.
Where you find that law?
We did not recognize your selection.
Or at least technically as it has existed, has not changed.
It's interstate commerce. You know, when it go from one state to another state, you know, when money go from one state over to another state, it's interstate commerce. And if it's in somebody's name, do they have a right to know what it is?
Please hold.
Oh no, because until I get out of this, they now buying these with your money. This Berkeley Jensen, by Berkeley Jensen, because as long as I am held hostage, I shall be buying Berkeley Jensen. Berkeley Jensen is allergy relief. It is cetirizine hydrochloride tablets at 10 milligrams. It is also an antihistamine for indoor and outdoor allergies. It provides 24 hours of relief of sneezing, running nose, itchy, watery eyes, itchy throat, or nose. It's 365 tablets up in here. They are 10 milligrams apiece. If you'd like to purchase some of these lovely items, you may find them. This is how I do my Vanna White. Y'all like it? Vanna White? You like it? Okay. I'm gonna do my Vanna White. Okay. You can find these lovely at my Vanna White Southern. My Vanna White is Southern. You can find these lovely items at your local Amazon store. Your Amazon store is found on the intranet.
About that, and if they have them.
I'm sorry. They got this. Let me tell y'all about this attorney. I'm gonna read y'all this bullshit now. The attorney on the intranet. Now, I pitched my product to all of you venture capitalists out there who are looking for somewhere to spend your money. I pitched my product, and I made it very fucking clear that I don't like you bitches. None of you. I mean, none of you impress me. Seems like you go through a lot of fucking trouble to impress me, and that's a problem, is because I like it when people impress the children. Those people, when people impress children, that impress me, because children are hard to impress. I mean, you can make them happy, you can coordinate their activity, but impressing upon them, in one ear and right out the other. That's who you are. All of us. That's who all of us are to children. So, I mean, I enjoy a little inspiration, but the media intrusion and the deniability for genocide, so that this can happen. I forgot to make my phone call too. It's just, there's no excuse for it.
Thank you for calling the Stark Social Security Office.
It's the company that J.P. Morgan Chase has hired to defend their claim of straddling this debt I'm calling about. Now, right now, I am accusing J.P. Morgan Chase of straddling this debt that I'm calling the Social Security Administration about. On yesterday, JP Morgan Chase hired attorneys who say that their history with client satisfaction as the prime objective, legendary Illinois attorneys Thomas S. Schuhawk and Joseph A. Texan. Now you have to remember, Thomas is the mayor of Eupora, and his son is supposedly a graduate of the local tech school. But here are the Illinois attorneys, Thomas and Joseph A. Texan, here, along with 9 other attorneys and their legal assistants, opened the doors to Chuhak and Texan PC in 1987. The original dream of providing exceptional, affordable legal services and relationship community leadership has never wavered. Neither has the parallel goal of offering attorneys and staff a balanced life of integrity, both inside and outside the office. Now, what you're going to find fascinating here is this community service thing. It says, when it comes to service, we're inspired to seek out ways that our time and talents can enhance the many communities where we live and work. Our attorneys, paralegals, and staff are dedicated to their own individual endeavors and are also our firm's endeavors. 2 attorneys commit resources to Chicago Volunteer Legal Services to ensure that low-income Chicagoans receive quality legal representation, while 2 others donate time to the American Ukrainian Youth Association and the Polish American Association. Another works in myriad ways to build a better Jewish community in Chicago, Israel, and throughout the world, while still another service at the Center of Disability and Elder Law. One of our longest tenured attorneys co-founded a not-for-profit farm retreat dedicated to providing educational and worship opportunities to people of all ages, while one of our newest attorneys served as a Naperville city councilman. Our attorneys and staff give back in courtesy. Now, tell me if I can't make this bitch repeat what I say and make it sound so terrible. From serving individually on boards, committees, commissions, and charitable foundations to spending personal hours performing service work for the Brightside Foundation, Concordia Place, the NAACP, Spectrios Institute for Low Vision, and Westtown Bikes, to name a few. Each year, our firm hosts its annual MLK Day of Service, which provides employees the opportunity to support local organizations. And also in 2019, we had 10 ways to give back, a year-long initiative in celebration of the 10th anniversary of Women Helping Women, a program launched by our women and attorneys in 2009, which pours resources into not-for-profit agencies such as All God's People, Between Friends, Family Focus, Nuestra Familia Center, and the Nora Project, and Youth Women's Leadership Charity School. Now, if we were to discuss equal protections, let me just tell you, under the jurisdiction of Tommy and his son-in-law, Mr. Mayor Blake McMullen, we've had dead women. Now, I don't know how to explain that they have this great success in Chicago with Women Helping Women, but here we have dead women. Thank you, though. Thank you. That's the Chuhawk and Texan attorneys at law. That's who they are. They perform community service. So make sure you don't donate your money to Tommy and his son downtown, his technology-driven son downtown. Don't give your money to them. You give it over here to these people over here at 10 Ways to Give Back, at Women Helping Women, at the Brightside Foundation, at Concordia Place, at the NAACP, at Spectrios Institute for Low Vision and Westtown Bikes, and All God's People, Between Friends, Family Focus, Nuestra Familia Center, the Nora Project, and Young Women Leadership Charity School. Charter school, not charity. Charter school. Give your money to them. And basically, it's just this is how I drink my coffee. This is how I do when I'm waterboarded. This is how I do it when I'm not waterboarded. All right, man. People keep hanging up the phone when I ask about my records. This is Zori Rush. What are you going to do? See? Now you're going to pay for that. Not me.
Thank you for calling the Starkville.
Get some of these.
Your call is important.
So, like I said, I was reading 10 milligrams each. Now, right now, I probably should take about 5 of these. 10 of these would probably make me feel better, but they will also put me to sleep, and I won't be able to call them. And I'll suck up that until I die and won't even know it. Isn't that great? And the Lawton Sons, they'll get the money to the Chicago Volunteer Legal Services if I die. They'll make sure the Chicago Volunteer Legal Services and the Chicagoans and the American Ukrainian Youth Association and the Polish American Association and the Center for Disability and Elder Law, Naperville City Councilman, the Brightside Foundation, the Concordia Place, the NAACP, and Spectrios Institute for Low Vision, and West Town Bikes, and to the annual MLK Day of Service, which provides employees the opportunity to support local organizations, and 10 days, 10 ways to give back. These are also called days, like my days. A year-long initiative in celebration of the 10th year anniversary for the Women Helping the Women. Women helps the women everywhere up in Chicago. Come over here, you're going to die. A program launched by our women attorneys in 2009, which pours resources into not-for-profit agencies such as All God's People. So you go to Chicago to the All God People because you come over here, you're going to die. You can go to the Between Friends in Chicago because if you come over here, you're going to die. You go to the Family Focus in Chicago because if you come over here, you're going to die. You can go to the New Extra Familia Center in Chicago because if you come over here, you're going to die. You can go to the Nora Project in Chicago because if you come over here, you're going to die. You come over to the Young Women's Leadership Charter School because if you come over here, you're going to die. These is the words of the Shoemark and Texon.
We also offer services by phone at 1-800-772-1243. And in-person service is available in our offices. While most offices help you without an appointment,
Shuhik
a few
and
offices are closed
Tucson.
or open by appointment only. Find out which offices are closed or open.
It's called Blake
By
McMillan,
visiting SSA,
not Shuhik and Texon. It's called Blake McMillan. You know your name, boy. And we know you know how to use that pewter. You teach your children how to use that pewter. Did you know that my goal was to buy my own internet, not to build my own damn internet, not to buy one from some punk? Did you think me gonna buy one from you because you special? Him is special, y'all. He's special. He's local. He married the mayor daughter. That's so nice.
To ensure that you receive accurate and courteous service, your call may be
That
monitored
is so
or recorded.
nice.
Please listen to all options carefully. Our menu has recently changed. To hear field office hours and directions,
Did you
press
get
or say 4.
Did you get that $20 I sent you? I sent you $20.
We did not recognize your selection.
Oh, it
To
went
hear
to the
field
general
office
fund. I sent you $20. It was for 2 Christmases ago. I didn't have you on my Christmas list. Blake.
We did not recognize your selection.
Blake.
To hear field op-
I sent you $20. Did you get it? It's a cash out.
Please hold.
I sent you a cash out. Horizon might have it. You know Horizon, your insurance company. You know your insurance company, Horizon, the one that had that bank down there. I guess y'all bought it or something. Did you buy it or did your daddy buy it? The bank. You know, down there by Regions. You know, when you go across from the grocery store down there, and the only grocery store. You know, it ain't but one. You the mayor, man. Come on. It's one grocery store in the whole town. Go across the street from there. There's this place called Horizon. You loan out money to broke and half dead people or dying people. That's what you do. Yeah, that not you, Blake, not you. I'm talking about over there at the Horizon. That's what they do over there. They loan out money to the half dead. So you go right next by there and over to Region is right there. That's where Region's here. Now I got the money out their bank and went over to their other ATM because you ain't got no ATM over there. You got to go down to the urn. They got the urn down there. They got two of them. Ain't but 400 people here, but they got two banks. Region do. So they went down. I had to go down to the urn and get $20 out, and I come back up here by the Regions, and I went down there by your office and I dropped off $20. No, I didn't do that. I lied. I went over to the whatchamacallit down there, to the Family Dollar, the other department store. You got two department stores, one grocery store. I went to the red department store. And I went up in there and I put the $20 on a card. And then I called the card and put it on a cash app. And the cash app put on Venmo. Yeah. And you ain't get it, Blake? You ain't got it yet? You better check your email because I sent it to Blake McMullen at gmail.com. Blake McMullen at gmail.com. Big Million McMullen Macovia. That's your name, Mr. Mayor. Yeah. Check your email because you got $20 in there. It's all in there. No, I ain't seen your daddy. Did y'all didn't hear that part? He has, because he be using that other thing. Asked me, did I send his dad $20? I don't know your text on. I do not know that man like that. I did not. That man do not. George Bush does not like black people. You hear me? You hear me? Did you not see the hurricane coming? George Bush does not like black people. Simply that. So, sir, I did not send your daddy $20. I sent you $20. Sir, Mr. Sir, did not send him no $20. I did not. Let me know when you get it.
By visiting ssa.gov/emergency, we always encourage you to make an appointment, as this will help us plan for you. At this time, masks are required.
Why are we on the topic? Why is it if the black people is the ones that know the hoodoo and it's so evil? Why is it when I went down there and asked that white man why he won't help these black people over here? Why is it that y'all, good God, drowned all the black people down there in New Orleans the next day? It was sunny and bright up here. I ain't lying. When I walked in that bitch office and walked back there in that room, it was a beautiful day. They were talking about a hurricane, but it wasn't no hurricane. But certainly, when I walked out that man's office after him, seemed like he wanted to call me Negro, but he didn't. After I walked out that man office telling me he didn't care nothing about them Negroes. After I walked on out there, the next day, a whole slew of blacks got drowned up in the sea. And I wasn't warning them or nothing. I'm just saying if you don't move these, it's gonna be a little problem over here. I mean, I'm talking about you poor. I wasn't even talking about in New Orleans. I was talking about in you poor. And for some reason, the power of white came together. And a bunch of black folk got drowned in the sea.
Miscellaneous expenses.
Tax worries. But Tax Act, you file for less and get your maximum refund. You're gonna need this. Oh, all right.
And when you the one that noticed that, and you sit in your chair and you go, well, let me call these people about my property. And they answer the phone and act like they don't hear you. When you the one that go through that, what do? Do you just say, just let them have your property and kill everybody else? That's what you do? Let them keep their job sitting up there getting a check off, poisoning you with that black mold that woman on the phone refusing to record. See, now she hang up. What do you do with that?
Thank you for calling.
Maybe Kenneth can. Maybe Kenneth. Hey, Mr. What's the fellow name? Mr. Judge, you advises everyone as to what their legal rights are. From what I understand, no one can challenge a law or a rule or provision of law under the United States Constitution as long as you say it's okay. All you got to do is say it's okay. How you doing? Is this okay? This Richard. You know, because somebody gonna die this week while I'm trying to get my money. Hey, Richard. Okay. Somebody gonna die. I don't know who it's gonna be. Might be me, might be cousin, might be my mom, might be my granny. I don't know who gonna be. But somebody around this motherfucker gonna die. And what I'm gonna do is be sitting here doing this because you gonna pay for it. I don't understand why you want to buy
To
this.
ensure that you receive accurate and courteous service, your call may be monitored or recorded.
Why do you want to buy
all
this?
options carefully. Our menu has recently changed. We did not recognize your selection. To hear field office hours and directions,
Blake,
please hold.
how much did this cost? I know these got to be at least $10 employees, right? $10 an hour. That's at least four. That's four. Let's do the math. Let's see. So I got a text on. Hold on. I got a calculator here somewhere. It calculates things, add, subtract, and stuff. So text on. We got another call on the line, just holding again. I don't know. I just don't want to give me access to those records, I guess. And for some reason, the records related to Zora Rush is a problem in the Starkville office. Don't worry. I'm talking to the camera. I'm not talking to you. Just letting them know 800-305-6919 is on the line. Let's see what we got. And getting paid for the line. Mind you, camera. Hey, let me remind you. This phone call that has been answered right now, it's on hold, and you're gonna pay for it. Not me. I'm on the other side of the line. I'm on the line that said I told y'all they was over there doing that. I'm on the line that said, and when you write the fine, put my name beside whistleblower. Put Zori in. Don't write Carolyn Brown. You write Zori in Rush right next to whistleblower. And I don't need your protection. Thank you, though. Thank you. That was nice. Give me the value of the protection, but I don't want that. you can have it. Thank you, though. That was nice. So we got 8 hours per employee. We're gonna set $10 an hour for just the people that answer the phone. $10. So 8 hours in a day. We got 8 hours in a day at $10 an hour. That's $80 a day. Now we know that the average Social Security Administration employee is guaranteed 40 hours plus lunch and break. So that's about 10 hours of the day that they get all together as paid time. Because in regular life, you don't get paid for your breaks. If you work for yourself, don't nobody pay you for your break. You best thing to do is work during your break. And that's the way to make the most efficient money. Figure out a way to eat or just not take a break. You make efficient with your money. If what you focus on is making money. But we're gonna count the breaks. That's $10 an hour, $80 a day, times 5 days a week. That's $400 a week per person. Now, and that's at $10. That's if a person that make $10 per hour now. That's $400 a week to do this right now. Now, you see, all you have to do this job is pick up the phone and say, that was Zori, and hang it up. You don't have to actually be Zori. Because of Zori's reputation that they created in the field office, every phone call could be a Zori. So an employee who wanted this job, employee who wanted this job could just go in tomorrow and just sit down and say, that's Zori, and do this and get paid $10 an hour for it. So we've gone through probably about 4 or 5 of these. We're going to say 4 to be safe. We gone through 4 of these. So that's 4 people a week making $400 and 4. That's $1,600 a week for somebody to hang up the phone and put Zori on hold. That's $1,600 a week. Now let's see how much it is a month. That is 4 weeks a month. So that's $6,400 a month that you spend on somebody to pick up the phone and hang it up and say it was Zori. Pick up, hang up, 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 it was Zori. $10. Now, that's $6,400 a week for a month. That's 12 months in a year. So you do 64 times 12. Now that's just 4 employees now. That's $76,800 for somebody to just pick up the phone. It's Zori. Hang it up. Now, each of these employees has a supervisor whose job it is to train them how to pick up the phone and hang it up. Pick up, hang up, pick up, hang up, pick up, hang up, pick up, hang up. Now that individual most likely is getting the value of those 4 individuals combined on a yearly basis. So let's just add another 7, 6, 800. And that's good. I won't dispute that. That's good value. If you can teach 4 people to do the job of 1 person and only pay the value of one person, then you can train that person to do that 4-5 times and just keep copying that. I mean, you'll have that go across the whole world. It's kind of like what they said HIV be doing. It's $153,000 and $153,600 for a supervisor to just pick up, hang up on something, pick up, hang up. $153,600. Now, it don't matter what else they do because the whole building is knowingly in violation of Title 5, USC 552A, until they comply with my request to see my record. Nothing else they do has value to you because they are committing a crime that caused the United States a debt that it is now defaulted on. So what you are now doing is running up $153,600 salary kickback just so you can pay somebody to pick up the phone and hang it up. Until I die. And you're willing to do it until I die because Roger Lott told you to.
But Care.com can help with lots of great housekeepers to put your place back together again when it's right for you. It costs less than you think. Get the housekeeping help you need. Care.com.
Grab your friends for a fun night. Wow! Louis Tom, Jay Fonda, Rita Moreno, and Sally B in the must-see comedy of the year.
I brought my stuff on.
I don't think that's what it's called.
For break, digital today.
Is hair loss impacting your life?
Never in a million years to ever think that something like that could happen to me.
Together, Capillus Nourish and Capillus Laser hair regrowth caps complement each other, helping stop your hair loss using clinically proven science and technology. Like our Pro S1, it uses 304 medical-grade laser diodes to envelop your scalp in red light that helps stimulate hair growth in just 6 minutes a day when used daily. For exclusive offers and to find out more, go to capillus.com/TV today.
The new Chase Ink Business Premier Card is made for people like Sam who make
Everyday products designed smarter.
Like a smart coffee grinder that orders fresh beans for you.
oh, genius. For more breakthroughs like that,
I need to break your card.
like ours, with 2.5% cash back on purchases of $5,000 or more.
Plus unlimited 2% cash back on all other purchases.
And with greater spending potential, Sam can keep making smart
A
ideas.
brilliant reality.
The new Ink Business Premier Card from Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
Tonight to our national lead, the latest in the nation's long and shamefully growing list of school shootings. This time it happened in Denver, Colorado's East High School. 2 people have been wounded, one critically. We're told the shooter described as a student who was on what's called in that school a safety plan. That student got away. The safety plan required him to be searched every morning that he came into school. CNN law enforcement correspondent Whitney Wild is monitoring the situation. Whitney, what are authorities saying?
Well, they're saying, as you point out, every day the student had to be searched. He had never produced a weapon before, but today it was different. Today, around 9:50 Mountain Time, the student produced a firearm and shot 2 members of the faculty at East High School. This search happens at the front of the school. It's away from other students, and it's an administrative area. That was Denver Public Schools' plan to try to mitigate any threat that they thought this student represented. However, clearly today, those mitigation efforts were not enough. Now there is a rapid man underway to try to find the suspect. The suspect is being identified as 17-year-old Austin Lyle. They say that he's a black male. He's 5'5", he's 150 pounds. He was last seen wearing a green hoodie, and according to police, he's associated with a 2005 red Volvo with the Colorado plate BSCW10. Earlier today, Jake, police were reluctant to release this student's age. his name because he's a juvenile. But at this point, now they think that he represents such a significant risk that they are willing to put his name and his photo out there. When this shooting happened, Jake, again, this is two members of the faculty. He, again, produced a firearm, produced a handgun, shot these two members of the faculty, and then fled on foot. He has not been apprehended. The weapon was not apprehended. Again, these are all the reasons that Denver police believe he still represents such a significant risk. What I can tell you is that the condition of the faculty, one member of the faculty is in serious condition. That was the latest update we got, that faculty member was alert enough to give a description of the event. The other faculty member earlier today underwent surgery, was in critical condition. We have not yet received a new update on that member's condition. However, Jake, what is so notable here is it just so happens, just through pure luck, that paramedics were on scene treating another patient for another completely unrelated incident. And so they were able to rush over to the two faculty members who were shot and administer what we hope are life-saving measures. And so hopefully this other faculty member survives, but truly good luck that those paramedics were on scene, Jake.
Yeah, Whitney Weil, thank you so much. Appreciate that reporting. Coming up next, the new homicide investigation opened as authorities were digging into the Murdoch murders in South Carolina. CNN is laying out the circumstances coming to light now. Stay with us.
There's a new breed of hornet sweeping the nation. Taking the country by swarm. The all-new Dodge Hornet.
Your record label is taking off, but so is your sound engineer. You need to hire.
Indeed.
Indeed, you do. Indeed Instant Match instantly delivers quality candidates matching your job description. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
Choosing a treatment for your chronic migraine, 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more, can be overwhelming. So ask your doctor about Botox. Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine before they even start. It's the #1 prescribed branded chronic migraine treatment. So far, more than 5 million Botox treatments have been given to over 850,000 chronic migraine patients.
Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
In a survey, 92% of current users said they wish they talked to a doctor and started Botox sooner. So ask your doctor if Botox is right for you. Learn how AbbVie could help you save on Botox.
We must finally hold social media companies accountable. It's time to pass bipartisan legislation to stop big tech from collecting personal data on our kids and teenagers online. Ban targeted advertising to children.
As a cardiologist, when I put my patients on a statin to reduce cholesterol, I also tell them it can deplete their CoQ10 levels. I recommend taking Cunol CoQ10. Cunol has 3 times better absorption than regular CoQ10. Cunol, the brand I trust.
I am Christine Mann. I am retired from public health nursing and from the Army Reserve. My retirement funds allow me to enjoy what I love to do. I volunteer with the Medical Reserve Corps. As long as you can make an impact, why stop?
This year at Ashley's anniversary sale, we were able to secure a more affordable price on the same great quality as before, and we're passing the savings on to you and bonus savings on outdoor furniture. Plus, we're offering 5-year special financing only at Ashley.
Sunday on CNN, an evening of high praise and high comedy. The Kennedy Center presents the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor, celebrating Adam Sandler with special guests Jennifer Aniston, Chris Rock, Drew Barrymore, Conan O'Brien, Judd Apatow, Ben Stiller, David Spade, and more. The Mark Twain Prize for American Humor, celebrating Adam Sandler, Sunday at 8, exclusively on CNN.
Hi, Starkville. You and Chew. You better go tell Blake that I actually work for the company that sells the bullshit. You kind of look stupid. Okay? It's okay.